waiting for a couple of players, but I'll start. You know, and I'll address it real early, and then we'll leave it behind, because I think when you sign up for a team sport, whether you're coaching or you're a player, it's never about individual awards or accomplishments. So I've never thought going into the game that, hey, if I can get this win, I can get 50 wins, or I can get 100 wins. It's something that just doesn't really motivate me. The number of games, we try to win trophies. I think when you're a team, in a team setting, that's got to be a goal. And our Boston College has provided all of us here with an opportunity to really chase some trophies because of the facilities, because of the support from the academic and athletic part of the university to, you know, have a good hockey team. It's important for us at BC to do that, and so there's a lot of factors that go into it. But I am exceptionally proud of the fact that I've lasted this long in the profession, because it's hard to do. But I thought tonight's game, you know, we got off to a great start early, and you know, we knew Merrimack wasn't going to just sit back 4-0 and go home. So they put up a strong effort from that point, made it 4-1, and got the early goal in the third period, which just kind of set us back on the heels a little bit. The late penalty kill was, I think, one of the key factors in the outcome of the game. You know, I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes left in the game, and they go on a 5-on-4, and I thought we really played well, right from Parker to the number of players that killed the penalty. So it keeps us in the race for the pennant. It's going to be an unbelievable finish for the Hockey East as far as who can declare themselves Hockey East champions. You know, like Joe Bertani was talking today earlier to me, he's never had 5 teams involved in with a realistic chance to win the regular season championship. But we got some players here, so we can ask some questions.
Pat Wey's on your left, and Tommy Cross is in the center.
Tommy, as captain, how important was this win for Coach Orr, for you guys to get it for him?
Absolutely, it was very important. You know, it's an incredible milestone, and it's a lot of wins. And you know, the 2 points in the standings were very important, but also getting Coach's 900th at Kelley Rink at an important time of the season was very important and special for us, but even more special for him.
Pat, can you talk about getting that first goal of the season, how nice that was?
It was great. I don't get many opportunities to score, but it was a great pass from Steve Whitney. It felt like it was just me and the goalie, and I just kind of shot it, the open net. But it's great. It was a great feeling. I was overjoyed. I don't get many opportunities, so I really enjoyed it.
It was a great shot.
Tommy, did that shot look like a deja vu from the Beanpot final? And I mean, Stevie Whitney on the left side, feathering a pass to the trailer. It looked like I'd seen it before just a couple of days ago.
Absolutely, and it had the whole play had some elements that we talk about a lot. 2 guys were driving the net, and just like the Beanpot, we had center drive, and then backs their D off, and then you know, Billy early in the week, but this time it was Wazy joining the play. So some great individual efforts all around, great passes by Stevie, and then you know, Wazy didn't give himself enough credit there. That was a really good shot to the corner.
You seem to be playing in your top of your game now. Did it take a while after the injury before you were back comfortable?
Yeah, it definitely took me a few games to get back up to speed, especially because of the Christmas break on top of it. But I think that actually helped me, just so I wasn't coming right back into it. But yeah, right now I feel great. I've gotten my endurance back, and I think it's more a sign of how well the team's been playing around me to help me. It's a lot easier to play when we're playing so well like this.
Anything else for the players, guys? Thanks. Nice job.
You got the puck. Move his locker. That's a great point. That was almost a replica of the last game we played, the odd man rush hitting a late trailer. And right shot, same thing, Arnold and Pat Wey, so it was very, very similar.
Did you like the way the offense is coming together, Coach?
Oh, I think so for sure. And, defense too, 19, 19 saves by a goaltender, or 19 shots, I guess. You can limit that. Any team in Hockey East to that. You're playing good defense, and we love to talk about offense, but defense, that's going to be the mainstay down the stretch here. Who wins the title, I think.
Jerry, I know it's hard with 900 wins, but taking your national titles aside, which are obviously probably your top four, is there one win that stands out of any of those games that aren't the title games?
Probably some of the Beanpot games, I would think. But each school had, when I was at Clarkson, it was a win against St. Lawrence, which was our big rival. At Bowling Green, had to be the Michigan State, one of those games there. So I think it's probably rivalry games.
Jerry, can you remember your first one at Clarkson?
Yeah, we beat our Canadian University from Quebec City, Laval University.
What was the score?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. But we've had some remarkable players, at Clarkson, of course, NHL Hall of Famer Dave Taylor was our real guy, key guy, and I think at Bowling Green, Rob Blake was probably our, real top guy. He'll be a Hall of Famer for sure. And here we've had a number of players that Brian Johnson really jumps out at me. But we've had some marquee players at all schools, but we've had, probably more marquee players here at BC.
Now, Coach, back at the task at hand, how tough is it now to take this game and roll it into tomorrow?
Well, I think really down the stretch we have 5 left, and those 10 points, you can't discount the fact if you don't get all 10, you might not get the championship. So each 2 points is extremely important for us. There'll be a lot of scoreboard watching from all these teams, not just who gets, the final playoff spot or who gets 4 or 5, but who's going to win the title. So we put ourselves in a position, but any one of the teams now, I mean, it's going to be a real wild finish, I think.
So,